or handle first and ensure the
I don't
bench
know
is
if any of you
closed.
can actually
If
hear
it's
me.
full, feel free to close
Good
it.
morning.
Please
From,
step out the aisles
good
to allow
afternoon
others to
from
pass to take your
Delta
assigned seat
1
quickly and safely.
Airbus
If you're having
330
trouble locating a place for your
from
bags, flight
SeaTac,
attendants are
and
available
we're
in the
just
aisles,
boarding,
monitoring overhead bin
so
space.
we're not in the air yet or anything like that. But I thought
Flight
I
attendants
would
will be passing through the cabin shortly with complimentary earbuds. These are reusable and can be kept for future Delta flights.
Yep. Okay, well, boarding was a bit chaotic, but I managed to get on in the first group. Service on par, I was barely inside the cabin, and a flight attendant had already approached me and asked what welcome beverage I would like. Unfortunately, they don't have any green tea, which kind of on a transcontinental Delta One flight, I expect more options than just black tea. Although it is a good quality tea, it's actually Thrive Farmers, which is a pretty decent brand of tea, although it is still tea smoothies. Anyway, I am flying Delta One today from SeaTac to Atlanta, and then onward of my pedal jumper from Atlanta to Asheville. And I just wanted to give you guys a look at it. Actually, I don't know if I can easily change. I cannot. Oh, I can. Okay. So I'm about to change the angle to give you a look at. This is the Delta One A330 product, and it is the old Delta One product. So it's not the suite, it doesn't have the doors, it's angled, it's a reverse herringbone, so, you know, it's not the most roomiest thing ever. There's sound canceling headphones, and your tray table comes out from there. We have USB plugs and the plug for the microphone, and then a sort of universal outlet. That's the footwell down there. Now this is just a 5-hour flight in the day, so I'm not so concerned about how narrow that footwell is, but honestly, if I were sleeping overnight on this, I would not be happy with how narrow that footwell is. In fact, this plane just got back from France. That's where it was coming from Charles de Gaulle to SeaTac, and now they're repositioning it to Atlanta, hence why it is even here at all. And it is the only transcontinental flight that I could find on Delta today from SeaTac that is actually in a wide-body jet. So, yeah, you can see what it looks like here. Things that are annoying about this reverse herringbone is the screen. I mean, it's totally first world problems, guys. I mean, really, but the screen is an angle, and you for takeoff and landing, and so that means that, you know, if you want to watch something during the climbing and descent portions of your flight, then you have to do so at this awkward angle. Obviously, that was remedied later on in the A350, which has the completely new, much more spacious private with an actual door. There's no actual door here. Suites, so to say. But, you know, this flight costs the same as a transcontinental flight on a 737, which has the very awful, not comfortable, not really particularly spacious recliner seats that don't have a footrest. And this comes with better catering and all sorts of perks like that. So I'm not complaining. It's for a 5-hour flight, it's fine. If I were on an overnight flight, it would be better than economy class, but I wouldn't want to pay the same for a ticket on this versus the ticket on the A350. Yeah. So let's see. Travel has resumed pace entirely. The airport was thrivingly busy, like this big organism that was just breathing and eating.
We'll be leaving shortly. Please
we'll be leaving shortly.
Anyway,
so yeah.
At this time, large bags must go in an overhead bin.
Sorry, the flight attendant looked like she was going to come and ask me something, but she didn't.
Small mobile devices may be secured on you or in your seat pocket. Large electronic devices must be stored in the back, not in seat pockets. If you're seated in an exit seat, please review the exit seating criteria and responsibilities on the safety information card in your seat pocket. If you do not meet these criteria, do not wish to perform these responsibilities, have a hidden condition which prevents you from performing, or feel you might suffer bodily harm should you perform these functions, please contact the flight attendant for reseating. Fast free Wi-Fi is available on today's flights for SkyMiles members. Connect to the Delta Wi-Fi network to get started. If you are not a SkyMiles member, it is free and easy to sign up.
Of course, we're going to make lots of announcements right now.
Once we
Why
close the
not?
boarding door, Wi-Fi will be available until we arrive in Atlanta.
Hi there, how are you today?
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. I might have said good morning.
No. I've been saying good morning for the last 5 hours, so that's on me.
I do it when it's dark outside because I'm so used to moving everywhere and just...
Well, in here it's like dark for 18 hours of the day,
Exactly,
so.
exactly. You understand.
Oh, I do.
Well, I was going to ask you what you'd like to eat more from the air. I saw that you pre-selected that chicken salad. Is that still good for you?
That is still good for me.
Wonderful. And do you know what you like to drink when you're up there?
Water with lemon and ice,
I
and
got lime. Is that okay? I got lime.
that's even better.
Wonderful. I prefer lime too.
For lime, they never
Yes,
have lime
I
though.
understand.
You have it for the cocktails though, probably, right?
Yeah, it's usually for, it doesn't matter. It's for whatever you'd like. But yeah, it's for like the people that get tequila, vodka.
Right.
things
Yes.
Like
Yeah. I prefer lime. They never have it when you ask
I
for
also
it.
like lime and Coca-Cola too.
Yes.
It tastes better.
Right.
I'm glad to see.
Totally.
They might
Just,
think alike.
no, they really do.
Water and lime for you. And ice, you said?
And ice, and probably another cup of tea as well. Or if you have the little pots, I love the pots. I don't know if you still have the pots.
Oh, we don't. The little white pots.
Yeah.
Those are, we do have them. They're only on international though.
Ah, right. Okay.
Not on this guy, but I will get you another tea up in the air.
Agree.
And no cream or sugar fit?
I like my tea to be pure. Yeah, so the service is great, really. Delta, they're friendly, they're efficient, they're genuine and warm. It doesn't feel artificial or forced. So yeah, I can highly recommend the Delta One experience, and especially if you can get a ticket. And it's the same as flying on one of the narrow body jets. Opt for Delta One every time, even if it's slightly more inconvenient for your schedule. Take the inconvenience. You'll appreciate the boost in comfort, because arriving after a 5-hour flight on this plane with all the space versus arriving 5 hours in that 737 quote-unquote first class, not worth it. Okay guys, well that's it for my live feed today. I'm sorry there were so many interruptions and announcements. Anyway, if you have any questions about flying a Delta One,
Ladies and gentlemen from the cockpit, like that, welcome aboard. We're all set to go up here, about another 7-8 minutes till our scheduled pushback.
yeah, we've
Once
got
airborne,
some time before
flying
pushback.
time to Atlanta, Hartsville, Jackson, 4 hours and 12 minutes.
Well, here's some more
I've
Delta
asked my
One
flight
footage.
attendants to stay seated on the climb out. There's a little bit of chop once we get a report,
Here's what the seat
and
looks
we
like.
get some smooth air. We'll let them begin their service. Also, a little bit of chop on the descent into Atlanta. Otherwise, pretty good ride.
There's the footwell
Partly
again.
cloudy skies and 50 degrees on our arrival
Seats
into
quite
Atlanta.
narrow.
Light winds out of the west. Sit back, enjoy the flight. We'll be underway shortly.
Yes, please. Thank you so much. Yeah, we're excellent Delta service. They just came and offered to hang my coat, which I sloppily stuffed right here in the back of my neighbor's seat. Trying to actually get it to switch. Yeah, I hung it there, and as hoped, they actually came around and asked to hang it up. So yeah, great service, Delta. The American Airlines, I have to say, probably Delta One and first class of Delta is some of the best service I've had. Alaska Air is also very good. Okay, other than the crazy long wait to get through TSA today and Clear, I actually had a 10-minute wait with Clear to get through TSA because they're just so backed up today at SeaTac. So a tip, if you're at an airport, major airport that actually has multiple TSA checkpoints, it is worth either looking for the displays that show you what is the wait time in each of them, or it is worth just actually like using your legs and walking and checking them out and seeing which one is the shortest, because the way it works out somehow is that usually the first one you come to is not the shortest of them, and so window shopping your TSA checkpoint could save you a lot of time. Also note that unfortunately, even though TSA Pre, should give you accelerated access, there are so many people who have TSA Pre now that if you don't have Clear in combination with it, it may take you longer to get through the TSA Pre line than to just go to the general TSA check, or the TSA Pre line, than to go to the general TSA line, because the general TSA line will always have more lines, more belts, more aisles devoted to that crowd, and so it might actually be faster than doing the TSA pre-check line. Yeah. So, okay guys, I'm gonna call it wraps for now. You all have happy holidays, and may your travels be creative. And if you have questions, then let me know in the comments below. Otherwise guys, until later.